Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just want to put that there so there's a sound spike so I can match the video. Yeah, it was a mission last time editing that episode. But I almost would have lost the
when you sent me the
like the snip clip, yeah.
Because I was wondering, I was like, why is Lee sending me this? Being like, hey, is the audio? I'm like, yeah, audio looks pretty fine actually.
Yeah.
Maybe Lee just wanted me to watch the video, and I was like, I mean, I don't mind watching the video, but
yeah.
now I know why.
Yeah, because I remember I told you like I lost the sound. It didn't sync. Don't know why, but it seems like it's working now. I hope this records. I'm not have to manually like link the sound and the video together. That was a mission.
Yeah, well, we got it right.
Yeah, got it right. So that episode should be out by now when this episode goes out. Yeah. Yeah. You were saying something. I was gonna jump onto it, but forgot. Just as we were starting the podcast. You were talking about something.
The Irish accents.
Oh, Irish accent. Yes.
Yes.
Do you know the YouTuber/actor called Stephen Hay?
I don't think I do.
Here's the guy who goes, emotional damage.
Yes, that guy, yes.
Emotional damage.
Yes, I know that guy.
Have you watched interviews with him and like his natural voice, his natural accent?
Is he Irish?
Yeah.
There's no ways. There's absolutely no ways.
You should go back and watch like interviews with him. There's actually this one clip he was potting with this other person, and she thought he was doing a bit because he was like he sounds Irish, and they were like out having like drinking, so like he has like drunk, so he's just letting loose, and he's just mumbling in his Irish accent, and this person thought he was doing a bit the whole time, and then afterwards later he just thought no, when I met you, an American accent was the bit.
Oh lol.
And
because I thought that guy was like an American.
No, so for all his YouTube videos he puts on the American accent. So that's why everyone thinks he's American. And even his agent told him, like, do the American accent, like, for your videos and just develop the American accent so you're more hireable in, like, the Hollywood market. And that's why everyone thinks he has, like, American accent.
What's your name, if I might ask? I see you've got some banana green pie there.
Oh, you're doing Irish?
You know what's a huge pity? I am Irish, and I came to America like 5 years ago, and all of my agents and casting directors said, you have to really learn an American accent, otherwise you'll never get jobs. So I learned an American accent.
Stop. Are you telling me a true story right now?
True, yeah.
Seriously?
I am Irish, yeah.
What?
You didn't know that?
What? No. What? I'm sorry. Would I know that? Sorry, I looked at Stephen Lee and I'm like, yeah, Irish. What? No.
No, as a kid, I was 8 years old. I immigrated.
Amazing. So you had an Irish accent.
Oh, yes, I had such a thick accent you could barely understand me. Like,
oh my god, that's my favorite accent. Switch back.
I know. That's why I feel so bad. I speak so naturally with the American accent now, and I kind of have to put a bit of effort into the Irish accent.
Yeah. When you said it, I was like, how are you so good at the Irish accent? Really good.
It's always so weird to me how these guys are so proficient at it. Like even, like Tom Holland, for example.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like when I hear him speak, I'm like, this isn't Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know, Alfred's son or whatever, but this is not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like it's just so, like he does it for an entire movie. Where like he doesn't like, there's no point where you're like, okay, this is a British guy acting like an American. I'm like, no, this is an American. I actually thought, I was actually shocked when I found out he was British. I was like, there's no way this guy's British.
Really?
I never knew. Never knew.
Yeah, it's like when he went to high school in Brooklyn, I think, or Bronx. Yeah, no, Brooklyn, to like prepare for Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And then
snap.
Do you know about that story?
No, I actually don't know. That's quite a quite a drastic.
Yeah, so to prepare for his Spider-Man role, he literally went to like a school in New York. I think it was Brooklyn. I might be wrong. And then he sat down. The girl's like, who are you? He literally was like, I'm Spider-Man. And the girl's like,
oh no,
blew him off. But he literally went for like a few days in like New York school just to see what's New York like.
How did no one recognize him though? Because
he wasn't announced yet.
Oh, okay, not announced
as Spider-Man yet. Yeah, so no one knows. Yeah, that's why the girl like kind of just blew him off.
So as a joke, I suggested to Marvel that I should go to a high school undercover. Right. And it was completely a joke, and Marvel took it completely seriously. I guess they didn't get my British sarcasm.
Yeah, they do that.
So the next thing I know, I was like, had a backpack with a pencil case on my way to Bronx School of Science.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I went to school with a fake name and a fake accent. Bronx School of Science is a school for genius
kids.
Even the teachers didn't know that I was not a real student, so they would bring me up to the front of the class and be like, "What do you think, new kid?" I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." So I sat at the back of a classroom next to quite a pretty girl. Eventually she's like, "So dude, what's your deal, man?" I was like, "Well, do you want to know my secret?" I was like, "I'm actually Spider-Man." She was like, "Dude, you're nuts, bro. You're nuts." I was like, "No, seriously, I'm actually an actor. I'm British, and I'm playing Spider-Man." And she didn't believe me.
But still, like, I mean, Americans are interesting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we feel like we know more about what happens in America than Americans.
Do you think you have an accent? Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on with me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Some people say you have a Joburg accent.
I've heard a few people say Johannesburg, and it makes no sense. I
Yeah.
never grew up in Johannesburg.
But you
The
have that.
people I'm around were not from Johannesburg. But people usually, when they hear that I grew up in Durban, they're like, "Okay, cool. This actually is a Durban guy." There's actually someone in Belgium that heard me speak, and she knew I was South African. She was like, "Okay, you're definitely South African." So yeah, we definitely have some sort of situation going.
Yeah.
But I grew up in it's a weird blend. I didn't really speak English when I was a kid. Didn't know English
Yeah.
for some time. When
So
when I knew how to speak, I didn't know English.
So you spoke mostly Zulu.
So
as
my
a
home
kid.
language is Zulu, yes.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, so my home language is Zulu. I didn't know English, and then I went to like this creche in Mhlali. It's like I think it's still there. It's called Sohai.
Uh-huh.
Then I grew up in a German town
Oh.
for a few years actually, from like basically.
Can you elaborate what you mean by Germantown?
So it was a town called New Hanover
Uh-huh. In
with-
KZN.
in KZN in the Midlands. And when I say Germantown, my creche was basically like a I think it was, I'm not sure if the creche was also German, but like German as in like the town was run by, or like the culture is a German culture.
I see.
And
Okay.
in grade 1, my grade 1 teacher was married to Mr. Hale, who was the principal, who either was German or I'm not sure why the school has such a huge German influence. Like the school actually taught German as well.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, grade 2, I had an English teacher, I think she was English, no German heritage whatsoever.
Sorry to interrupt you. Are you fluent in German?
No. I for someone who grew up, I mean, like the people in class and stuff weren't like speaking German, but some of them went to German classes apparently.
Okay.
Something like that. I remember hearing something about that. The creche, the aftercare was run by a German couple at the school as well.
Yeah.
I was in boarding school when I was younger as well. It was run by Germans. Uncle Hans and Auntie Brenda. Literally. So yeah, so a lot about, I have no idea how so many Germans came together into one place in KZN.
Yeah.
But they did. The only German I know is like your, hello, ich heiße Kensy, schön Sie kennen zu lernen,
Okay.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
and
But if let's say we go to Germany like tomorrow, would you be able to speak German like to get around places like?
it would be literally, I just know like a few sentences. The only thing I do know is that when I was in Ghent, the Germans were kind of impressed by how I said Entschuldigung. Apparently, it actually sounds like pretty much like a German.
What does that mean?
It's kind of like excuse me or pardon me.
Okay.
So Entschuldigung, sprechen Sie Deutsch, sprechen Sie English?
I see.
And then there's es tut mir leid, this means I'm sorry. And
Okay, that's impressive. Yeah.
Wie heißen Sie?
Meaning.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Ich heiße gut, danke, und Ihnen? And
Yeah.
yeah.
It flows. The way you
So-
speak it flows. To me, it sounds like you flow.
Oh, lol.
There's no that tourist pause. It's like, how do I explain the tourist pause? You know about the tourist pause, right?
No, I'm not sure what that is.
It's like I normally see it with Japanese people because I have a lot of Japanese content on my YouTube. But it's like it will be like Ohio, and there's like the little like a clock ticking the head. It's like hello. I was like, how are you doing? I'm not good at speaking. And
Oh,
you
I
see that
see.
breakup? Yeah.
It's like there's like a conflict somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you can actually see it.
Yeah, there's a conflict. You see that they're wrong, and then but you don't have that. Like you felt like you practiced it a while.
Oh yeah, I practiced quite a bit when I was a younger man.
Duolingo practice or?
Just like literally had an exercise book,
Oh, okay.
and I just found some stuff on YouTube, someone teaching the basics.
Yeah.
At some point, I think I knew how to count to 10. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's literally like no Germans that we come across like in our lives at all. So it kind of like it diminished.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I have a friend who is fluent in German, but I don't speak German, so I don't speak to him in German.
yeah.
It's like the same reason as like I don't speak to you in Zulu, and I don't
Literally.
learn, even though I
So-
could be practicing Zulu with you.
Actually, I was supposed to have an agreement with someone at work to do that as well.
Yeah, I think you taught me, what was it? Don't tell me. You taught me hello. Sao bona.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
There
I
you go.
remember that.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, I just remember that.
That will impress some people in South Africa.
Yeah.
Actually, why is I keep moving the seatbelt around? I'm like, why is this? There's something like here. But
That's
yeah.
off. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah. So that's my German stint.
Yeah.
I've
So
been
how
to
many
Germany.
languages like do you know? So you know English, Zulu fluently, a little bit of German.
A
Like,
very, very
yeah.
minute amount of German.
yeah. How's your Afrikaans?
My Afrikaans is terrible.
Is it worse than your German?
It's definitely better than the German.
Okay.
In terms of understanding,
Yeah.
I think written, the accuracy of what is written, my German actually might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, my German might be better than that. But my Afrikaans used to be much better. I was at a school where, like from grade 4 to grade 8, they had English and they had Afrikaans and Zulu from grade 4 to grade 7. Then from grade 8, they did away with Zulu. And then when I went to a different school in grade 8, I dropped Afrikaans altogether. Like I cut my losses and I went straight to Zulu. And then, yeah, things worked out well there.
Yeah. Did you not pick up more Afrikaans in Stellenbosch?
Such a small amount, like a tiny amount, but like
But you had mostly English friends. I felt like the basketball crew was English.
So the basketball crew is English. There was an Afrikaans guy there. I didn't know he was Afrikaans. I thought he was an American actually, for the first like few weeks, and I thought he was older than me. He was like 3 years younger than me.
Was it a beard? Or what is it?
He was just much bigger than all of us. He was like 6'7", and he was like in grade 11 or like matric or something. But
Was
he's
he
like,
there in 2019?
So he was there in 2019.
I think I might have seen him. Yeah, he was like the really tall. He was taller than you, right?
Much taller than me. Way taller than me. Much. I was like, I think on my team, I was like the 6th tallest. I was just a regular guy.
I remembered. So during one of like the dinners, I think the USA like go away like prep dinner.
Oh yes.
I remember like all the gymnast guys were walking next to the basketball guys, and then we were just like we were like snakes trying to like not suss you out, but like check your height to see if we can like if we had like a chance, could we jump over you?
Oh lord.
Yeah, and then we would just pick.
It's interesting that like you guys would be thinking that. Like, did you guys like? I don't know how it is like for gymnastics. Like we have a thing like in basketball, like we call it like air basketball. Well, like if you really just watch, if you were to follow a basketball player, someone who actually enjoys the game and like appreciates the movements, you will literally at some point of the day watch them do, like it would look like they're either getting blown by the wind or they misstepped or something. No, they definitely didn't misstep. They're doing an in-game movements with an air basketball to try to feel if it would be right. So I do it all the time at work, and sometimes I think like the people either think that I've got like there's something wrong with this guy.
It's like you're doing a side skip sometimes, or you walking to a side skip.
Like sometimes like I'll like I call like a hesitation, so like I'll like do a little hezzy while I'm walking, but like I'll do it so slow and so subtly, but I can feel it. And like you get to a point where you've done it so often that you can feel when you've done it well and when you haven't done it well and when you would have lost the ball. And like, no, I would have lost the ball there, that would have been a bit of a fumble. Okay, now that would have been a nice crossover, that snatch back, momentum was carried over well. Like these are the things like I think about. It's the strangest thing. So I'm not sure if you guys are like the same way. Like you see things like maybe I could jump over that.
No, I think the guys were just blown away by how tall you guys were.
Okay, so we're the weird ones.
Yeah, I don't think we did that properly.
Also, watch a basketball player when they walk through a doorway. Usually they'll put their hands up and like they'll slap the top of the door.
I thought that's just most guys, most boys. would do
So
that.
guys do that. Basketball players do it especially because it's like almost like you're dunking.
Oh, I see. They're doing it. To me, I don't do it because I'm short. So it's like sometimes I will just reach to see. Oh nope, not this one.
Not this one, lol. So yeah,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're interesting people sometimes.
Okay, I should
yeah,
watch you guys a bit more. I'm gonna watch you a bit more closely now.
Yes, no, apparently I was one of the worst ones. So
Uh.
my teammates used to see me and be like, okay, no, you're actually, like, I think they would see me at Romans and they'd be like, dude, I literally walked past you and you were doing, like, all these movements and all this stuff. Like, you know, what's going on?
Is it like a boxer doing like shadow boxing?
Yes. Just not, we just don't do it we just do it everywhere.
I see.
So the boxers, like, I mean, I've seen some people, like, shadow boxing and, like, nightclubs and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on there, but like your boxers will do it like on for show, or if they're just in the gym or whatever. We will just do it literally. If I walk to go to the bathroom, and I move through the doorway, like sometimes like in an unnecessary manner, like it looks like you're splitting a screen, and like your hand goes in front of you, and you're wondering like, why is this guy's hand moving? It's because you're putting the ball through. So for those who can't see you, splitting the screen, putting the ball through, and you're getting through. So it's a very it's literally like how they explained it in Tenet when they were like trying to get the protagonist to like do the whole entropy thing, where they were like, don't try to understand it, you just feel it. Once you start playing, don't ask yourself why this is happening to you. just let it happen. It's
Interesting.
the strangest thing in the world. I never thought that my life would come to this.
Cool. I'm glad I learned that about you.
Yeah.
Basketball shadow boxing, basically.
Yeah, basketball shadow boxing.
Cool. Well, we'll end the episode there with Kenzie basketball shadow boxing. Cheers.